Hello, living in Boulder vlog 908 on June 13th, 2018. So last time I did a video, it was like a week ago. It was before my one true desire came to visit for 13 days, from the 29th to today, the 13th. And so that was nice. We went to Strawberry Hot Springs and steamboat for a couple days and rented a Copenhagen wheel bike and rode up in car, Flagstaff, and Boulder Canyon, and hiked to the lake up 4th of July Trail. And drove up Trail Ridge Road and hiked all those trails, and saw Big Head Chocolate Monsters at Red Rocks, and watched the finish of the Ironman, and ate out a lot. Fortified my house with plants. It's fun. But I was realizing I feel bad. I'm like out of shape. So I need to get back in shape. So this video is actually titled, I Gots to Get Back in Shape. Like I think I have to. It's like at that time where I can't go anymore because I've been wanting to get in shape. Seems like fun. Especially in this day and age with MP3 players and the music and the good earphones and the wider shoulders on the roads, and so but I couldn't because I was working on my website, and then I kind of realized that I'm never gonna finish my website. I kind of had a vision, like if I finished everything that I'm working on now, yeah, sure, I could finish it, but the problem is there's probably like 50 things that I haven't even thought of yet that I'll have to do before I'm even done with the new things I'm working on now. So, just dissecting things, redesigning things. Um, but, uh, um, yeah, I got to, I didn't, but I was always expecting a time to come where I had to, where something was gonna happen physically, and yeah, so it did. Let me tell you what happened. And it also was kind of in conjunction with my brain, and this happened right before my fiance came to visit. So it kind of happened. I mean, I was like, the day before she's coming, I was like, thank fucking God, because I felt like I was about to die. Because I also feel like shit, like inside. I just feel like toxic, like shit. So what happened was, but so I kind of lost my interest in the internet and reading and learning. I was just sitting there. I was listening to music for a little bit, but then I was just sitting there with no music, and then like my lower back starts hurting, but whatever, And then I start noticing that my buttocks, and especially my right buttocks, starts to get really flat and hurting. They start to hurt, and then they start to hurt real bad. And I feel like the muscle got flattened so much that now I'm squeezing all of the tendons, and all of the blood vessels now are no longer protected by my muscles, and so the blood vessels close up, and so I'm feeling my butt is feeling really bad. And my mom gave me this like gel thing, and even after the gel thing to sit on, my muscle feels really bad. And then like I'm sitting there and I feel the pain move up my leg up to my knee, and I'm like, holy shit, this is bad. My leg and my knee are fucked up, and I could tell that it was connected to my butt. That's why my knee was hurting, because my butt would hurt, and then I'd feel my leg, and then my knee. But then what happened was I'm walking around, and I can feel like that my knee, even while I'm walking around normally, is totally in pain. It never gets better when I stand up, and I feel on my knee right here. It's really sore and it was inflamed. And then I couldn't bend my knee all the way down. I could only bend my knee this far before it'd start to hurt. And if I go all the way in, even now, it's excruciatingly painful. I was hiking, and I slipped on my left foot. So my left foot comes out, and I'm doing one of these one-legged squats on the trail. And it was really painful just from doing that. So I think I cut off the circulation to my knee, and then my knee just like was dying. And yeah, and like when I sit down here, even if I go on one ride or two rides, when I sit down, my butt starts hurting, even though I did a ride. So I need to just be riding all the time, and then stretching, and then I'll just work like an hour or two on my website, and I'll still finish. It will just take a lot longer because I was making really good progress. I was doing cloud cities. I was turning all of the mountains because it's so beautiful up there over a certain level, like that's the cloud level, and then finding flat areas to put imaginary towns. And I realized that all the towns, there's a certain size to town. I didn't realize it, but when I really saw the actual towns there, I was like, wow, okay. And they're small from history. They're like only a kilometer around and stuff. I haven't really figured it out. I made a size chart on my website, but that was before I actually looked at all these towns together. So, because now I know for sure, like, I have Asterix Town, Bedrock, Machu Picchu, town that they unearthed from the Indian. And yeah, it's kind of like the size of a neighborhood, you know, like my neighborhood or a trailer park. It's like that size. It's trippy. So, you know, that's a town in the day. Nowadays, it's just a neighborhood. Back in the day, a city would be nowadays just a town. Like Boulder was as big as Rome was. So, you know, the Aurelian Wall will go around the edges of Boulder pretty much. So, yeah, I realized, and then I did the exercises with her, and it was fun. I realized I need the exercise, so, yeah, I dropped her off over at the bus station. I come back, and I'm like, ooh, let's go ride. So I went on a ride. And I was going to ride some more. It was kind of late. I managed to go like 30 miles, and I probably came back at the right time, but I turned around because I realized that the thing that holds my rear wheel on is the one that I've used for my rollers. I need to have a different axle. And I didn't have the wrenches. So if I got a flat, I would have been fucked. So I turned around and I was like, oh, go home. Hope I don't get a flat. Because I get a flat like every other time I ride that fucking thing. I've had such bad luck with flats on that bike. So tomorrow I'm going to make sure I have that set up. Also my house. Yeah, I'm going to finish cleaning up my house. Now I'm motivated to clean up my house. And I haven't even uploaded my Boulder run, all these cloud cities I'm talking about. I haven't successfully uploaded because I can't upload with Dreamweaver anymore because they have this weird password thing that I haven't figured out. I'll try that tomorrow. So I uploaded with my server, SiteGround, and I'm watching it goes upload complete. And I'm like, oh, cool. But then when I downloaded it, it downloaded the old one. And so when I checked the links on the page, the link was right. And then I think I even made sure that page was uploaded with SiteGround. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm going to have to fix Dreamweaver and then upload it all and make sure that it downloads that because I don't want to. That is the priority on my website to make sure that everything, all the KMZ Google Earth files are current with my website when you hit download because it's a lot of fucking work. And, you know, God forbid, I don't want something to happen to my computer and then lose that forever. But then I can be more free. You know, I mean, I'm not going to let that take over anyway. I have it backed up on all these different hard drives. But yeah, so now priority is to ride, dude. You know? I've been trying to do this fucking shit since I was 10 years old. And I can prove it, too. Because I even have recordings of me saying it when I'm 12. The problem is my parents took away my permissions. Didn't have any permission slip to do it. And it did a mind fuck on my head. And then I got into my head that I have to do something academic. But I just got started too late, and the computers were too slow, and my body broke down before I could finish my website. So that's life. I'll finish my website one of these days. Anyways, I think I've talked long enough. When I do a vlog again, I'm going to probably at the end of my ride, I'll do a ride tomorrow. All right, later.